Hi, I'm Sam here at Rick Jones Pianos with a Yamaha model U1 built in Hamamatsu, Japan in 1986. This is a very popular piano model. We think we've had more of this model than any other piano in our inventory, and we think there's more U1s in the world than any other piano in the world model. And with good reason. They're functional, they get it done, they're simple to service, they have in my opinion, they're easy to service. They have a balanced, even tone and touch across the keyboard. They're very consistently made, they're extremely predictable, and that's the perfect combination of things that make piano teachers and piano technicians alike recommend them without hesitation. Piano teachers want their students on the piano practicing at home, a piano which is not going to get in the way, which is not going to cause any frustrating surprises for their students. They want the piano to work. And furthermore, technicians want to be able to service a piano that's easy to service and very consistently made, so that when we go to work on these pianos, we get very consistent, good results. The Yamaha U1 checks all those boxes, and it's therefore no surprise that it is very frequently just the #1 recommendation amongst piano teachers and technicians too, for students, tuners, clients, tasked to look for a piano. U1 is right on the top of their list, especially if they're just starting out in the world of pianos. It doesn't get easier than this. It's a simple, get it done piano, and I think this is a lovely version of its type. Yamaha has the reputation for having more of a bright sound, but it's not always the case. In my opinion, by the time this piano was made, Yamaha was aiming to get away from that brighter sound that they had previously been known for. And I find a lot of Yamahas made in the 1980s tend to have more of a warmer, mellower sound. This one is that. It has more of a warmer, mellower, maybe a gentler sound that's not going to overwhelm a small living space, such as what you would be putting this piano in. I'll rate the tone a 4 on the scale from 1 to 10, from mellow to bright. Now, what I like about Yamaha's mellow sound, it's still very clear sounding, and all the individual notes are very distinguishable. That mellowness combines with that clarity without sacrificing the clarity, and well, that's what we have here. It's still a very warm and clear sound at the same time. The touch I thought was neutral, not too easy, not too light, not too hard. I'll give it a 5 on the scale from 1 to 10, right in the middle. And I like to recommend a neutral touch, especially to newcomers to the piano who may not know exactly what sort of touch you like in a piano. So 4 and 5 for tone and touch. The piano finally does have a middle pedal practice mute, which operates as usual. You press it down, move it over to the left. It puts a strip of felt in between the hammers and the strings, so you can practice very quietly at night or any time of day. If you're in a row house or apartment and don't want to disturb your neighbors. So please stop by, try this out for yourself. You can play this along with anything else in their inventory, but if you can't make it, you can always give us a phone call or send us an email if you have any questions. Thanks.